18 years ago, a news center was birthed, charged to collect balanced, credible, and accurate news and information. A tax tested and proven to be a world-class example of news presentation where truths are told. We lead by example and others follow.
It's Tuesday, April 9, 2024. Good evening and welcome to News Vex. 45 minutes of news about Liberia, Africa, and elsewhere. My name is Hanson Delka, presenting in the Alliance Liberian Senate passes the amended resolution for the establishment of the World and Economic Crimes Court in Liberia, as Nema County Senator Prince Johnson reverses his previous stance, endorses the establishment of the court. Foreign Minister Sarah Besler United discloses progress in the withdrawal of diplomatic passports ahead of the April 25th deadline. For forcefully initiating three children into the Sandy Bush Criminal Court jails Sarah Sarah Samuel of Lower Magibi County. And away from Liberia, Jacob Zuma wins court battle to stand in South Africa's election according to the BBC. The details of these developments news bulletin. Sources of the newsmakers post are anticipated on today's edition of this text. We'll take a break. Is Olivia Bound with the news bulletin. Good evening.
Good evening, Hansen, and good evening to all. The Liberian Senate has passed the amended resolution for the establishment of a war and economic crimes court in Liberia. In a historic vote, 27 of the 29 senators signed the amended resolution, including common rebel leaders, Senator Prince Johnson and Senator Thomas Yaya Nimlin, who have been seen as obstacles to the resolution. The concurrence that the Senate with the amended resolution emanating from the House of Representatives followed long-standing public debate, including and current laws for the establishment of the court. Following the signing, Winston County Senator Joseph expressed excitement over the decision of the Senate that he said has disproved the argument that the Senate was not in support of the court. Also speaking, Senator Darius Dayton talked as a new dawn for Liberia, noting that the signing marks the end of the culture of impunity. At the same time, Green County Senator Thomas Yaya Nimle, who was one of the major actors of the Liberian War, questioned the financial ability of Liberia to ensure that the quote is established. He used the debate to demand that the Unity Party government ensures that it lives up to the 100 days deliverables. Meanwhile, Senate Pro Tem Republican Lawrence says the passage of the amended resolution for the establishment of war and economic quote is in the interest of Liberia. Senator Kanga Lawrence said the decision is a critical step forward for the closure of wounds created as the result of the 14-year civil war. According to Senator John Lawrence, the decision taken by the Senate will serve as a recipe for an end to the culture of impunity. The Grand Bassa County lawmaker noted that justice and accountability are the surest way to promote reconciliation and democracy in Liberia, considering the level of trauma Liberians are faced with. At the same time, Senator Nyobi Kanga Lawrence has clarified her innocence of the presence of human rights activist Alan White in the chambers of the Liberian Senate during the debate on the amended resolution. According to Paul, the presence of White has in no way influenced the decision of that body, noting that he may have entered the chamber like other Liberians who have gone to watch the deliberations on the resolution. Neighbor County, yes, In a related development, Neighbor County Senator Prince Johnson has reversed his stance and endorsed the establishment of a war and economic council in Liberia. Addressing a press conference following his decision, Senator Johnson expressed unwavering support without dispelling any notions of fears. Senator Johnson emphasized that the defunct Truth and Reconciliation Commission's recommendations cannot serve as a basis for the court's proceedings. He cited a ruling by the Supreme Court of Liberia, which deemed the recommendations contradictory to several provisions of the Liberian Constitution. As citing the need for new evidence, Senator Johnson urged the United Nations conduct thorough investigations across the country. He emphasized the importance of gathering fresh evidence to facilitate the proceedings of a war and economic reform. Foreign Minister Sarah Yanti has disclosed the retrieval of about 115 diplomatic passports, 39 official passports, and 67 service passports. Minister Beslo Yanti said the retrieval of those passports covered as of April 5, 2024. According to the Dean of the Liberian Cabinet, the ongoing exercise is non-political, but intended to save the image of the country due to reported numbers of individuals who are not eligible to carry those passports. Minister Yanti said the process is to ensure that those entitled to carry those passports can possess them in line with the law. He also wants Liberians to be proud of the system being introduced in retrieving those passports from ineligible individuals. The minister made the statement Tuesday at the Ministry of Information press briefing in Monrovia. Chief Zoe Nora Samuel has been sent to jail by criminal court A for refusal to release three children who had been forcefully initiated into the Sunday Butch on commercial highway. Judge Roosevelt released decision according to Iowa State judicial correspondent was triggered by a petition for a writ of habeas corpus filed by the Organization for Women and Children and Community Health Care Institute. The petitioners' lawyers, Anthony Mombedo Duan and Antonin Garcia Harris, argued that the case was forcefully taken to the Sunday Butch by the defendants against their will and belief that habeas corpus rely as provided by law. Monticello County Attorney Councilor Swaliho Sise rejected the petitioner lawyer's claim, noting that Judge Willie's decision to have sent the chief Zoe to the Monroe Detention Prison was harsh. Two Zoes were held in contact at the court for releasing order. Despite being incarcerated at the Monroe Detention Prison, the Zoes have promised to release the children on Thursday, April 10. The government of Liberia has since banned traditional practices, including female genital mutilation, but the zoos have been behind government's order. Ahead of the end of Ramadan, the Grand Mufti of Liberia has issued a call to imams across the nation to lead prayers for peace, national leaders, and the social and economic welfare of the population. Sheikh Abubakar Maburu emphasized the importance of Muslims congregating at various places of worship to share with their fellow Liberians, particularly those who struggle to afford daily meals during this holy month. Speaking at a press conference Tuesday in Monrovia, Sheikh Sumaworo expressed gratitude to the President Joseph Boakai and government officials who have shown solidarity with Muslims during Ramadan. The Grand Mufti has meanwhile called on Muslims to temporarily close their businesses and gather at their respective places of worship to seek the Almighty Allah's blessings for a successful Ramadan. The plenary of the House of Representatives has cited the current and former heads of the Liberian Anti-Corruption Commission, Councillors Edwin Martin and Alexandra Zwo Asama, to provide clarity on who President George will said a declaration to the First Point Network. According to Bell County District Number 9 Representative Frank Safoko, it was unfortunate to have heard unspoken talk discussion surrounding the asset declaration when Councillor Edwin Martin had earlier said the former Liberian leader did not declare his assets. On the contrary, Representative Foko said it was astonishing to have heard from the current LCC boss, Councillor Alexander, that former President we had declared his assets. The Elections Coordinating Committee has affirmed readiness for the upcoming by-elections in Ibadan and Grenada counties. ECC's chairman, Councillor Oscar Blood, announced that observers from the committee have already been deployed to various locations in Ibadan and District 1 of Grenada counties for the April 23 by-elections. Speaking in an interview, Councillor Blow emphasized that ECC executives will be present in both areas to oversee the tabulation, ballot counting, and subsequent announcement of results. Councillor Blow noted that there has been no violence since the National Elections Commission opened the political campaign period. For continuously using indecent words on President Joseph Waka, the Committee on Rules, Order and Administration has been instructed to investigate Representative Kolubar. Plenary's decision followed a complaint from the chair on executive Representative Manuel Dine. Representative Dine, in a communication read in plenary, complained that Representative Vega Koluban on Sunday, April 7, rained insults on President Waka and his family, describing his actions as unfortunate. Representative Dan quoted Article 40.1 of the House's rules, which states that with no prejudice to the provision of this rule, every member shall be honest and transparent at any time. The Director General of the Bureau of State Enterprises, Arthur Massacre, has pledged to rebrand the Bureau and make it effective in executing its statutory duties without fear nor favor. Massacre said the Bureau of State Enterprises has been dormant over the years due to the lack of political will. He noted that its diplomacy has resulted to huge risks and leakages in the sector, thereby affecting the national envelope. As a master noted that the new management team has come to open a new chapter under the arrest agenda to curb the lapses and ensure that actors in the sector are in full compliance with the laws, adding it will not be business as usual. According to the Director General of the Bureau of State Enterprises, the Bureau has received several calls from international partners pledging to collaborate to ensure accountability, transparency, and vibrancy. Away from Liberia, South Africa's president, that's former President Jacob Zuma, is free to run a May's general election after an electoral court overturned a ban on his candidacy. Last month, the Electoral Commission banned him for contempt of court conviction. It argued the Constitution prevented people from holding public office if convicted of a crime and sentenced to more than 12 months in prison. Mr. Zuma, 81, has been campaigning for the new Mukonto Siswi Party, a former stall of the governing African National Congress, He is a controversial figure and served as president from 2009 until 2018 when he had to step down because of corruption allegations. So Henson, that's the news bulletin.
Thanks to Lisa Bound for the news bulletin. The news bulletin it is to record feature on the news program. If you are just joining us, one of the top developments we are following for forcefully initiated 2022 December criminal code 8060 Nora Samuel, Lord, I give it counsel. Let's bring you the voices of the newsmakers. The Liberian Senate passed the amended resolution for the establishment of a world in economic transport in Liberia. In a historic vote on the 7th of the 29 senators signed the amended resolution, including the former rebel leaders, Senator Prince Johnson and Senator Thomas, namely, that's Thomas Yaya, namely, who have been seen as obstacles to the resolution. The concurrence by the Senate with the amended resolution emanating from the House of Representatives followed a long-standing public debate, including past and current lawmakers for the establishment of the code. Here is a highlight from the Senate. A highlight from the Liberian Senate, why Senator Republican Lawrence says the passage of the amended resolution for the establishment of world and economic code is in the interest of Liberia. Senator Kanga Lawrence said the decision is a critical step forward for the closure of wounds created as a result of the 14 years of civil war. According to Senator Lawrence, the decision taken by the Senate will serve as a recipe for an end to the culture of impunity. We sincerely apologize for that. Let's bring this development. Name account Senator Prince Johnson has reserved his opinions and endorsed the establishment of a world and economic arms court in Liberia. Just in a press conference following his decision, Senator Johnson expressed unwavering support for the court dispelling any notions of fears. Senator Johnson emphasized that the Defund Children Reconciliation Commission's recommendations cannot serve as a basis for the court's proceedings. Name Countess and Prince Johnson there making his position on the establishment of World and Economic Times Court in Liberia. Foreign Minister Sarah Bennett has disclosed the retrieval of 15 diplomatic passports, 39 official passports, and 67 service passports. Minister Besberian said the retrieval of those passports covered as of April 5, 2024. According to the Dean of the Liberian Cabinet, the ongoing exercise is non-political but intended to save the image of the country due to reported numbers of individuals who are not eligible to carry those passports.
This team has as of April 5th, that's Friday, 2024, they
Utia
received
Josefa Benaki.
diplomatic, 39 official, and 72 service passports, and they have been able to then ensure that those who were to have them receive them in a timely fashion. This process is not a political process. It's a process that ensures that passports will be respected. They started with the pregnant passport, but the exercise of all passports in the last week, some of you know, was a protest in Nigeria, was arrested, he was vomiting and excreting cocaine, and he was eating packets and was carrying a Nigerian from car this month. That is what this is about. It's about ensuring that Nigerians carry like passports. It's about ensuring that people our passports and that people have the right attitude to our passports, Nigerian identity to carry out. It's about us just being proud so that we have a we're only entitled to happen. We should not want to say our passport in the hands of the so this is something that we reported very recently. The incident happened in Lagos. This exercise beyond this, it will ensure that we work with Ministry of Health, because if somebody has a fake birth certificate that says that they have a fake birth certificate and get ordinary passport, so that we that transfer citizenship ordinary passport. We don't want citizens to have ordinary passport. We should now want those who are privileged to have. So this requires all the ideas to ensure that we protect our identity, we protect our identity, and be proud of the fact that Nigerians and only Liberians should have our Nigerian passport. And please, we're begging you to cooperate with us as well to ensure that Liberians have access to services that are improved, efficient, but that only Liberians
The voice of Foreign Minister Sarah Bester County there speaking at the Ministry of Information regular press briefing. Back to this development, Senate Representative Kanga Lawrence says the passage of the amended resolution for the establishment of World and Economic Council is in the interest of Liberia. Senator Kanga Lawrence said the decision is a critical step forward for the closure of wounds created as the result of the 14-year civil war. According to Senator Lawrence, the decision taken by the Senate will serve as a recipe for an end to the culture of impunity.
But I have never in my life had any conversation without a wife.
This development in the Ramadan, the Mosque of Liberia has issued a call to imams across the nation to lead prayers for peace, national leaders, and the socio-economic welfare of the population. Sheikh Abu Bakr Samaru emphasized the importance of Muslims congregating at various places of worship to share it with their fellow Liberians, particularly those who struggle to afford daily meals during this holy month. Speaking at a press conference Tuesday, Sheikh Samaru expressed gratitude to President Joseph Boakai and the government of Liberia in general, who have shown solidarity to Muslims during Ramadan. The Elections Coordinating Committee has confirmed readiness for the upcoming by-elections in Lima and Grenada counties. ECC Chairman Councillor Oscar Blow announced that observers from the committee have already been deployed to various locations in Lima and every one of Grenada counties for the April 23rd by-elections. Speaking in an interview, Councillor Blow emphasized that ECC executives will be present in both areas to observe the tabulation, ballot counting, and subsequent announcement of results.
Once the next and now, depending elections on the different on the ECC to conduct observation training to deploy across the county to observe and which will be highly affected. That we know have had some history of the fear of violence and dependency for disruption during the voting process. We've been engaged with a lot of start that people think it's their own cause for conduct of these violations. The people want them conducted. People think that with the mobilization of human resource from different parts of the country, election can be participatory or third election or any part of a political party. As you know, it's open, it's also our districts providers and put on the right to environment, because of violence or can be violation. So far, the end of those also violation or breaches. So we are following this election with interest, and we were appointed with the campaign was today, with the members of the Stereo Committee impact to observe the tallying and tabulation of those election results.
Oscar Block is the coordinator of Elections Coordinating Committee speaking. Well, folks, if you are just joining us, these are the top developments we are following on this edition of the news program. The Text Liberian Senate passes the amended resolution for the establishment of a World and Economic Court in Liberia as name account. Senator Prince Johnson reverses his previous stance and endorses the establishment of the court. Foreign Minister Sarah Yanti disclosed his purpose in the withdrawal of diplomatic passports ahead of the April 25th deadline for forcefully initiating three children into the Bush. Criminal Court in jail Steve Zoe Nora Samuel of Guamagebe County. And in foreign news, Jacob Zuma wins court battle to stand in South Africa's election, according to the BBC. Let's bring you this development. The Director General of the Bureau of State Enterprises, Arthur Masako, has pledged to rebrand the Bureau and make it effective in executing its statutory duties without fear or favor. Masako said the Bureau of State Enterprises has been dormant over the years due to the lack of political will. He noted that the dormancy has resulted to huge waste and leakages in the sector, thereby affecting the national envelope.
During the course of my leadership, we considered policies, other administrative regulations for the smooth governance of the Bureau, and we proactively pursued to follow up with the records and we put into mechanisms that can be accounted for staff performance over time. This administration has also been to identify and reduce certain employees' welfare, and we gave cogent attention to staff supervision. In the Bureau of State Enterprises, the successful public practice in the Bureau was performed is with high level of engagement from its
The voice of Arthur Masako, the Director General of the Bureau of State Enterprises. The speaking less bring you this development ahead of the end of Ramadan. The Grand Mufti of Liberia has issued a call to imams across the nation to lead prayers for peace, national leaders and the socio-economic welfare of the population. Sheikh Abu Bakr Suharud emphasized the importance of Muslims congregating at various places of worship to share with their fellow Liberians, particularly those who struggle to afford daily meals during this holy month.
we already made serious meeting before today and during the month of Ramadan. And we have concluded that some of the key points have to be included to preach against the discrimination that between the people and some people. And we want to preach against the anything that may cause misunderstanding and neglect our peace and tranquility that in country. Will be some of the issues that be included in the sermon on prayer. And more that's going to be included. And one Muslims to go pray to the nearest prayer site. Any place that is closer to you, go and pray there. But Ghana's Street Heritage Mosque will be open and the expansion project went on. Alhamdulillah, the mosque has been developed and be expanded. So, calling on all those who want to listen to us to come here on Wednesday, 9:30, the beginning of the prayer, and after the prayer, immediately we will go to the sermon. And during the sermon, we'll be happy to put our face in your face, smile to one another, and Allah can forgive our sins.
Sheikh Abubakar Sumaru is the Grand Mufti of Liberia. And speaking of the news, friends, bringing us to the end of this edition of News Desk as we take leave of you. These are the top stories we have been following. Liberians in the process, the amended resolution for the establishment of the World and Economic Crimes Court in Liberia, as named County Senator Prince Johnson reverses his previous stance, endorses the establishment of the court. Foreign Minister Roberto Yanti discloses progress in the withdrawal of diplomatic passports ahead of April 25th deadline for forcefully initiating three children into the Sandboach Criminal Court 8 jails, Chief Zoo Summit of Magibi County. And away from Liberia, Jacob Zuma wins court battle to stand in South Africa's election, according to the ABC. Thanks to our correspondents, reporters, writers, editors, those who helped in making this Tuesday, April 29th edition of News Exit Sources. Oliver Boundary for us, the news bulletin, the foreign development. My Antonia sat behind the camera, Kopasanka, April coordinated this song for and on behalf of the news team. My name is Hudson Delgado represented.
Your family members abroad need to send you money? Worry no more. Henceforth, receive your international money transfers from Europe, USA, and South Africa made via Western Union, MoneyGram, and many more directly into your Orange Money account. At Orange Money, we are family.
Orange Money.